So you suck at design, well, so do I. But it doesn't have to be this way. That's why we have AI tools like Google Stitch that can generate UI for us. But the problem is that those designs are kind of generic. What if there's a tool that can generate UIs professional level and you don't have to do much prompting and has a lot of customization option? Well, I found a tool and that tool is called Variant UI. If you go to variant.com, you will see tons of presets to get started with, and all of them looks very professional, not too generic. It has good layouts, animations, everything that you need. Each of the options has many different options, which I'll go over later. You can select one of them and get started with, or you can get started from scratch. Now, this is fairly a new tool. It has quite a few improvements to make, but it is good enough to get started with. It's not totally free. You have 60 designs per day limitation. If you go to the bottom left, there is a button. Sometimes you don't see it. It says that 60 designs per day. There is an upgrade button. If you click on it, absolutely nothing happens. Same thing for account settings, give feedback, terms and privacy. Nothing happens if you click any of these buttons. And also a little warning, this website eats a lot of RAM. As you design more and more, it will eat up a lot of RAM. I've tested this on an 8GB laptop and it struggled quite a few times. But currently on this system, I have 32GB of RAM, so it won't have any problem. On the prompt, you have two buttons. If you click on this add sign, you can add some code if you already have. With the plus sign, you can attach some photos or files, or you can also attach an URL. But I'm gonna start everything from scratch. So I'm just going to paste a prompt. So I just want to build a social media app inspired from Instagram and Facebook. I want to build the newsfeed page with 3-column layout. Middle column should have post. Top should have the user stories. The left column should have many buttons and options. And the right column should have suggested users like Instagram. If I submit the prompt, it will try to generate 6 designs for my newsfeed page. So let's see what it does. So it has generated 6 designs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 designs. You can see individual designs by clicking on it, or you can go back and open it in a new tab. And this is what it looks like in full screen. You can select any of the design and you have a bunch of options like edit design, new chat from design. You can also open the design on some other IDEs or AI coding tools like Anti-Gravity, V0, Lovable, Cursor. You can copy the code, download HTML, export as React, so it will convert the entire design into React code. Now, if you don't like any of these 6 designs, all you need to do is just scroll. It's not working for some reason. I guess it's a bug, but normally, if you scroll more, it will start adding more designs. I guess I can refresh the page. Looks like the scroll to generate new designs isn't really working, but it might be fixed later when you see the video or try it out by yourself. Now let's talk about these buttons and what they do. Let's say you like this design, but you do not like the design entirely. You want to see more variations. So you have this button, Vary Strong. So if you click on this button, it will generate more design variation based on your selected design. But those new designs will have more changes than the base design you selected. To keep our workspace clear, I'm gonna delete rest of the designs. You can select multiple designs. And if I try to delete 6 designs, not 6, I don't want to delete this one. Delete 5 designs. All the designs are now gone. Now I will click on Very Strong. and it is generating more strong variations of this design. So let's wait. Okay, so our designs are now ready. So these are some of the designs that is generated based on our base design, but you can see there are a lot of differences. So let's say that you like this design among all of them. So I'm going to delete rest of the designs. You can keep it if you want. Now I only have this design. I kind of like this design, but I want to see more variations, but I don't want to have a lot of changes. So I can just click on very subtle, and that will generate, and it has generated more variations of our design with some subtle changes. Now let's say I like this design and I want to see this exact design but with different colors. So I'm gonna remove everything else. So now you can just click on remix colors to generate the exact. Okay, so now we have the design. You can see the design is almost same except the colors. This one, I think the AI hallucinated a bit. It has done more than just changing colors, but it's okay. So let's say I like the dark mode design. I will remove everything else. Now there's another button called shuffle layout. It will change your layout if you don't like it. So let's see what it does to our design. Alright, so it has generated more designs with different layouts. But I'm gonna stick to the first one, so I will delete rest of them. Now here is another button called see other views. This is really useful. It will generate other views or other pages for your website. So let's say this is the feed page. What if I want to see the pages for messages or notifications? It will generate those pages. Or if you have something like a modal hidden, then it will show you what it will look like when the modal is open. So you can click on see other views. It shows something went wrong. Please try again. You might also see this error, but just wait and it might generate the design. Otherwise, you have to refresh the page. And it has generated the designs for other pages. This is the pages for saved collections. This is for notifications. This is for explore pages, etc. And I'm running out of designs. Upgrade or wait until tomorrow. If I click on upgrade, now it is showing me the pricing. So I'm gonna pause the recording and come back tomorrow. Alright, so the total design limit has been reset. Now I can show you the change style option. So if I click on it, it will try to create more design by changing the style of the page. So it has generated more design by changing the style. So that's what this option actually do. You can create more variation by typing what you want in this prompt, but I'm not gonna go over it. Now the final thing I want to show you, actually let me just delete all the designs except for the first one. Now let's say you like the design but you want to add some more changes to a specific component. So you can do that easily. You can use this button and then you can select any component you want. I want this button to be a rectangle and I don't want this a radius. So I can just say remove button radius. Now we don't have the button radius, but if you go back, now we have two design. We still have the previous design where we have this button radius. So it will not edit the existing design. It will create a new one for you so that you have the previous version in case if you need it. And sometimes you might not want the previous designs. In that case, you can just delete it. Now let's add a final adjustment. Currently, I don't see any logout button. So I want a logout button on the left side. So I will select all this button, the entire section. Now I just want to add a logout button. We don't see the logout button. Maybe it has added a new design. Yes, it has added a new design. So we have a logout button. So sometimes you'll see the update in the current page, and sometimes you won't. Sometimes you have to go back and go to the new design they have created. I think it's a bug. Maybe they will fix it in the future. And obviously you can add more customization and create the design you want. After you are done with the design, you can export the designs. So you have the export button. You can copy the code and I will paste it on my editor. It's basically the HTML and it is using Tailwind behind the scene. Also some CSS. And let's just open it on the browser. And this is what it looks like. You can also open this in other IDEs or builder applications like Lovable, V0, Cursor, Anti-Gravity. Let's choose Anti-Gravity, and it will copy actually not the code, actually it will copy a prompt. And let's create a file, C. So this is actually the prompt, and it also has some instruction and the entire code. Now when you're building a project with something like React or Next.js, you might wanna like change and customize the prompt so that it works correctly on your project. Also you have another option, which is export as React. So it will convert the HTML code that we've seen to React code. So we need to download a file. So I've downloaded the file, and this is the JavaScript file. This is plain React, no Next.js or anything. It uses React Router DOM. Also, it is using Tailwind CSS. You have to manually install all of the entire project actually, and all the libraries. But the code is here and the code should work fine. So this is how you can make professional level designs without any kind of design skill. Maybe you are a good developer but you don't know how to design. This tool is perfect for you. And this is still a new tool and it has a lot of things to improve. I think it has a great future and it can be really handy for someone like me who can develop application websites but don't know how to design anything. So thank you for watching this video. If the video has been helpful for you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you want me to create any videos on any certain topic or make tutorial on anything, just let me know in the comments. I'll try my best to create a video for you. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.